All right, hey collective, happy Friday. Now, I don't know when you're going to tune into this message, but whenever you do, it's timeless. All my readings are timeless. Now, if this is your first time to the channel, welcome, stick around. I think something juicy about to come out these cards. Sometimes when I'm compelled to use certain decks, they got something they want to say. All right, now let's see what Spirit got coming out these cards for you. Now remember, only take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to pull out as many scenarios as possible. If you want a personal read, do hit me up. Everything is right there in the description box. All methods of payments are listed. Okay, and the email address. Now, I do hope everything is going well out there in La La Land. Of course, I got to say that. Now, this fell straight to the side. Now, what is it? Judgment. Now, maybe something's not final. Because here we have some type of reflection or self-reflection. Now, 28 could be significant. Could be a life path number 2 or 8. Don't have to be. Now, 2 and 8 does indicate justice. 2 represents balance. 8 represents, infinite possibilities, It's actually in the process of, like, say for instance, you started a business. You started some type of investment. It's like in the process of, it's after the 7. That resistance. And here we have the Hierophant. Now, 5 does recognize change. And the Ace of Cups is also showing up here. Now, the Hierophant, he's contracts, he's business, he's beliefs, he's marriages, he's relationships, he's institutions, he's schools, he's everything. All right, let's see. Moral, supposed to be ethical, philanthropist. All depends how he's showing up. Let me see. Now, he is right next to Judgment. And I did say something might not be final. And the 10 of Pentacles and Justice is here. Woo! Now, 22 could be significant. 2211 could be significant. We got the number, not 22. I take that back. 111. But 211 could be significant. 51. 25. This is the year 25. 2 and 5. It looks like good buddy to me, because you got Justice at the bottom of the deck, and that's what you don't see coming. And it's really giving me a rite of passage, inheritance, a celebration. Now, sometimes this does indicate relationships, in any type of relationship. But let's see. Now, these cards been wanting to talk. And I'm actually pulling from the money deck to clarify them. Stick around, stick around, stick around, stick around. Didn't I say it was going to get good? All right, Spirit. You know how we do. Wait a minute. Let me do it all over again. That card did make a sound, though. Sometimes when they make a sound, I pay attention to them, but I couldn't figure it out. All right. Now we got the heart. Write down Judgment. Now the heart is just like the hearth to me. The center, the root, the healing, the energy. That's centered around this Judgment. Let me see. And it is 31. But let me see. And we got the bridge. Now we know that the bridge is taking you over something, getting you over some type of hump, just as these stairways are. The stairway to heaven. And we have the stone. Now this is the first time the stone came out. But that is giving me a piece of the rock. Not sure what it means. And at the bottom of the deck is the lovers. Now the lovers is a choice card. However, I'm not sure what it means. But we'll see. Never seen that one show up before either. And look at the bird got some type of pearl in his mouth. These is the cards that came to my mind. Now, the unlocking. It says, what was locked can now be opened. Now, I think this came out for you in one of my readings this week. Of course, today is Friday. Dude, y'all made me some kale soup. Oh my God, it was so good. Now, this was something that I'd never done before, and it just came to my mind to try it out. And of course, I had a lot of water in the kale to give it a soup texture. And the only thing I did was cook it just as I do any other kale, but you know, had that water really seasoned really well. And I just put a little cheese in it and kept it on a soup consistent where you can rather see through it, but the cheese just gave it some kind of crazy flavor. Oh, chat, listen, y'all. I say, no, it was good. Ooh. Now we have denial. But I think you're getting over that because it's the bridge and the hierophant, which represents spirituality, is on the stone. Now, I can't wait to see what this is talking about. Huh? In the past, this is. Now, it's something in regards to the past. And look at how big this is right here. It's almost like a bullhorn. And it says something from the past is coming back, and perhaps an old job or an unfinished project. And it also says, look to the past to understand the future, a lesson, an experience, or an old skill. And it also says you could be it also says you could be earning or receiving money from something you did in the past. Oh, okay. And maybe that's what this denial is about. And maybe you've been constantly been told no, 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 no. Look at all these letters. And it really is giving me, application after application after application of some sort. Let me see. Let me see. Now let's see what the heart is. And of course, you don't have to take each of the bullets. You can take either or all. Well, let me see. Let's see. Now the heart. Would that be a tool? A place? Okay. So it's really giving me, and it's 125. That's crazy. Now let me see. The heart is a place. It says it is possible from an imaginable point of view to sense the heart as a place. Either we are there within the realm of expansion and compassion, or we have drifted somewhere else. There is no in between. It is common for us to leave this archetypal center without realizing it, as the world, with its seductive twists and turns, offers us frequent departure. We may even become a stranger to the landscape of the heart, leaving it vacant for long stretches of time. The seat of the heart is often reclaimed by nature, music, dance, and the presence of children or animals. This card encourages us to move past the layers of life, tangles, and knots, and enter the wild and sacred center of self. The most precious stone in the galaxy is awaiting your return. Damn! Now, sometimes I told you it gets spooky, y'all. Now, look right here at the end with the Ten of Pentacles, the stone, and spirituality, and justice. And this is your return. And of course, we got a choice. Now, I gotta read out what the Lovers is talking about. I got to read it out. Now, I do see that you getting there. Whatever this was, I think some realization is taking place. But I'm thinking I'm gonna pull from some other cards as well. You know, to go along with these. But let me read it out a little bit. Spirit, come through. Come through, Spirit. Come through. What? Now let me see. The Lovers. What is that? Is that a... Let me see. 95. Now maybe, you know... Now, of course, I don't engage in holidays, but if you do what you do. Maybe something going on for you today. The day is Valentine's Day. Now, the Lovers, it says, pulsing through the heart of the lover is gratitude. The lover appreciates and experiences the world through the senses, revealing in beauty, song, art, and music, sense, and sensuality. This energy awakens at the tip of our tongue when we taste the sweetness of honey, kiss a lover, or speak gentle words to a child. Now, it's so crazy that the other card, the heart, was actually saying all of this. Pretty much. The lover lingers in foreplay, aroused not by the getting there, but by the slow merging of self and other. Woo! Now, I don't want to be graphic, but ain't it giving you that slow grind? That foreplay? That take your time energy. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if the Page of Pentacles line up with this right here. Let me see. Now, this says, this energy is usually experienced for short periods of time. As in order to feel it, we must be fully present and awake, with no expectations or rules about what should be. Rather, the lover is in awe of the world presence, revealing in the glorious details, grateful to savor every last drop of life's offering. Now, we ain't gonna read the bridge, because we know that this is giving you some sense of a crossover. And look at the two hands touching. Now, of course, this could be somebody for some of y'all. You know, if this is what you want. But it's some type of, getting back out there. It's about, being open and receiving. It's about some type of contract. It's about something that you wanted for a long time is about to happen. This card said it. Now, for some of y'all, it's just, a higher ascension in your spirituality, that connection with spirit. You know, because this is generational inheritance. And it's right here. I'm telling you, it's giving me that piece of the rock, that stone. Now let's read what the stone means. Then we're going to pull from a little tarot. Then I pull from other cards. I think we're going to close it out with my other deck over here. They usually just tie it all in together. I don't know how spirit do it, but she do it. Let me see what the stone is. I don't know how that card always do it, but it do it. Now let me see. The stone. $199. $199. Pay attention to numbers, y'all. Pay attention to them. Every time I come across of course, now, you know, I want to address a comment that I made when I said that right now you should look at Elon Musk and Trump as pure entertainment. And I want you to pay attention to what's going on to protect yourself from any upcoming events and things of that nature. But I don't want it to get you, you know, derailed from your path, projecting, you know, the reality that you want to see. You understand what I'm saying? All right? Because sometimes, you know, it's a lot of people that I like to tune into, but when they start preaching that gloom and doom, I just be gone. Listen. I just be gone. Listen, I ain't trying to get that all up caught up in my energy. I ain't ready for all that right now, you know? Listen. Not No. We ain't doing all that. Now it says, as an archetypal object, the stone holds psychic and literal weight. Its energy is one of primness, concreteness, and reliability. The stone's ability to transform is nearly imperceptible to us. I guess that's how you pronounce that. As it changes ever so slowly over countless humans' lifespans. A single stone may see thousands of generations come and go. Told you this is the generational card. Therefore, it contains an ancient and eternal presence. The stone is best used to anchor our wild side. So no matter how far we roam, we can always find our way back. The stone tethers us together to earth, helping to ground and connect us to stillness, quiet, and peace. When this card appears, it is likely the stone is a remedy for what ails us. Humble and easily unnoticed, the power of the stone balances the frenzy of our world. Wow. Now, I want to read out the denial card. Now, of course, it could be something other than what's written. You know, a lot of times what's written is just to give you, you know, something to draw from. Now, it says, perhaps you are insisting that reality be something other than what it is. And it says, what are you refusing to see? It's better to live truth than a lie. And it says, if you've been putting up a false front to make money, it's time to remove that mask. Now, it is next to the money card. A false front. I don't know. I see a different opportunity, though. And maybe it just hasn't happened just yet because remember, this card fell to the side. But it's here. Now the Eight of Pentacles is here. And I told you, the 8 was like in it. Let me see. You know, this is somebody that's actively involved. You see the trade going on. Now we got the Three of Pentacles, and this usually represents work, community. You know, in the original deck, you see somebody standing on top of a some sense of a platform or a bench, and you got two other people referring or asking directions or trying to get some clarity. I like to call that my the 12 the disciple cards. Even though it's not 12, it always gives me the sense that they're trying to find their way to the North Pole. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Where the cards at? Did I put them up? It's not in this deck right here. Let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about so you can get a feel of what I'm talking about. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pull these cards back out so I can use them. Let me show you what I'm talking about. It always gives me that feeling. And see, the Eight of Pentacles, see, he's actively doing something. That's why the traditional deck, you know, they can say what they want to say. You know, a lot of people that find all kinds of cards, but these is the one. Now, this is my Tiny Tim card. Oh, I got to show you my Kendrick Lamar card. Y'all gonna fall out. You see? Don't they look like they got the little like they trying to find, like they got a baby trying to find a manger? Look. Don't they look like Mary and Joseph? Let me see. Now let me show y'all my Kendrick Lamar card. Damn. Spirit, you got jokes. Let me show y'all. That thing don't crack me up. What's that? Oh my God. Now, I don't know how I'm gonna pull from the energy right there. Look at the ears, y'all. Ain't the Kendrick Lamar ears? I was like, who is that? Kendrick? Oh my God. Alright, let's enough of that. Alright, so we got the Three of Pentacles on the heart. Then we got the Sun card. And it's under the key. The unlocking. It's getting clear. It's coming from source. And you know that source is the center of this. You know? When you become centered, you reach your heightened, your heightened state of reality. And look who's showing up, the King of Pentacles. He represents capitalism. Energy. I'm getting some ideas flowing. I'm getting some yeses, even though this card say no. Now this fell out in the daggone reverse, and it's the Chariot. And it's under the Hierophant. And it's still giving me, even though it's there, it's giving me the feeling that something is not moving. But, let me see. We know that it's change. Now the Magician is here, and moving on is here. I guess Spirit wanted me to see that, but this is too many, so I'm going to put that back. Yeah. I like it. I'm getting Moon Goddess. I'm getting Throat Chakra. I'm getting somebody coming out of the dire procrastination. I do see you waiting. Holding on for dear life. Let me see. Y'all gotta try that kale soup. That was good. Y'all, I'm on a diet. And I guess one way to, satisfy oneself is to, even though, see the restriction card and it fell out in reverse. Something is being unblocked. Somebody's saying something clearly. And look at your boy back. He keeps showing up. There's the Tower. Right there on the Ten of Pentacles. Now this is really giving me a change in the wind. That's bringing in this balance. 11-11. I gotta get me some glasses, y'all. I do not like drinking out of plastic. I really don't. And Ten of Pentacles. This clarifying that this Tower is bringing in those Ten of Pentacles. And look what it's lined up with. The Stone and Spirituality. Now this card says use money magic spells to increase wealth and prosperity. And it says spiritual advisor, healer, tarot reader, or anything in the occult. It also said you're being guided to discover your unique spiritual path right now. 11-11. Who are you, boo-boo? And it's so crazy that even though I was messing with the cards, look what's at the bottom of this deck. 10. Now you could be saying 10, 10, 10. It do look like you're getting over some type of bridge. Now, again, look like your heart is opening. It might not be quite open in receptive mode, but I think you're going to get clear. Yeah, look at Dorothy. Look at Dorothy. You got the little fairies. Now the fairies is all around you. Now some of y'all could be seeing little things, little stuff out the side of your eye. Yeah, because they all in this Three of Pentacles as well. All these little fairies. And of course, the Page of Pentacles is unexpected income. You know, it's the promise, the rainbow. It's learning something new. And it could have something to do with this denial. Going through some type of transition. Then I showed y'all in the beginning of the year all the 9 cards. It's a little rocky, but you're getting there. Yeah, see? Saying something clear. Moving forward. 3 of Wands. Moving forward, boo. To wish fulfillment. Told you something cooking up. Now, I don't know who out there like to cook, but that was a recipe for you. It was so good, y'all. It was so good. A little filling, too. Filling. It made me full. That was the Hierophant and the moving on. And we got the 7 of Swords. Yeah. Now the 7 of Swords is sometimes strategy or deception. Do represent the mind. And not to mention that this is 77 because the Chariot is 7 and this is 7. Now you could be seeing 77, 577. That could be a clarification for you. 577. The 77 is the number of completion. And we got the 2 of Swords, the crossroad. Now sometimes the crossroads to me is just like that truce, wondering which way to go. However, I just usually see that card as balance, guidance. It's not that you're doing anything necessarily wrong. It's just the waiting game. And together they do make 9. Ain't nowhere else to go, boo. You're at the end. There's nowhere else to go back but to the beginning. To 1, all over again. A new beginning. Sometimes when you hit rock bottom, there ain't nowhere else to go but back up. And there's the 9. And that's the wounded healer. Going up that little hill right there. You see the elevation? The bridge. Now, I don't know why I maybe look at that, but it do look like one of those tuning bowls on the back of his back. Getting on up that hill. And the devil. Now, I'm going to pay attention to him. He would have been on this tower in the stone. And this is what's coming to an end. Him. Trying to block your investments. Your birth. Let me see. Two of Wands. Yeah. That's 11. I think you see something differently, or going to see something differently. That change in the wind. And this that past. And that's that card we seen. Now, why did I close to that? And it says something from the past is coming back, perhaps an old job or unfinished project. Look to the past to understand the future, a lesson, an experience, or an old skill. And it said you could be earning or receiving money from something you did in the past. There go my yacht. Balance. And it's 12. And we know that 12 is new doors. 12 portal. It ain't nothing else you can. I don't think it's nothing necessarily that you got to do. But just can stay consistent to the process. Trust the process. Because after 12, there's 13. It's like it's out there in the ether, trying to make its way to you. It's a surprise coming through. It's a surprise. The Seven of Cups is always a surprise. A little confusion, the unknown. Yeah. And that's that 777. 777. Now let's see. I think I'm going to close it. I said I was going to close it out with these. Oh, okay, spirit. All right, let's see. We got to test the spirit. We're going to close it out with this. What's going to come out here? Curse and withdrawal. Something is broken. Now look at you levitating. And look at that. The back. Wish, hope, and worship. Write down spirituality. And it look like you're going to reach a little goal, boo. Look at that there right there. You can't make it up, boo. Can't make it up. Now, this is your card. Lalita Tripura Sundore. Sounds good, so let's work with that. I don't know if that's how you say it, but let's work with it. All right, where is it at? How many? Lalita. Okay. $115. Now, some of y'all could be saying that $115 a lot. Now, it says, move toward that which makes you feel sensual, awake, and alive. In our society, we've been taught to repress our divine feminine nature in order to be taken seriously. However, by doing so, we are only operating as half a whole. Lolita has come to remind you of your inner tantrica energy. I don't know how to say it, y'all. That oozes with erotic, Shakti life force. It's time to merge your spiritual self and your sexual self, as the two are intrinsically related. Enjoy all things with sensuality, food, conversation, self-care, movement. Follow what feels good, not what makes sense, to a patriarchal system. Bring in all aspects of yourself to the table and watch your life blossom. And that's so crazy. I opened up with food. You know, and you don't want to eat things that really don't satisfy the taste bud, because it ain't gonna do nothing but make you hungry and go out there and find something that's gonna really, you know, quench your little appetite. But that was good. And I don't think it was that many calories in that. I just put a little cheese just to give it a little, boost. And it was all kale. And it was good. All right? But anyway, boo, that is your message. Eat your fruits and vegetables. Get you glowing and stuff. Boy, had that skin popping, baby. All right. But anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Hit the like button. Tell me what you think. And leave me some green hearts in the chat. And I'll see you next time.